Dan, this is the Friday before a long holiday weekend, so it will be interesting to see how many kids actually show up to school today. Yesterday, across the city, attendance was only at about 75%. Here at this specific school, PS 20, yesterday their attendance rate was only at 40%. So as you can tell, a lot of kids are staying home for whatever reason, and now the mayor is taking a close look at remote learning, and he seems to be on board with that option. It appears that he, as well as the union and the chancellor, are going to make that happen at some point soon, but the question remains, how are they going to do it? What will that look like? This comes as dozens of students across the city staged a protest by walking out of schools earlier this week, and that got the attention of City Hall and Chancellor David Banks. They left the school buildings in protest of the current health conditions among students and teachers. Right now, about 5,500 students are out sick with COVID. However, on any given day since winter break, there have been about 250,000 kids not going to school, and that number is pushing city leaders to make sure every child has access to some sort of education, whether it's remote or at school.
You do have to be honest that there's a substantial number of children, for whatever reason, parents are not bringing them to school. I have to make sure children are educated. We've lost 2 years of education, 2 years. The fallout is unbelievable.
My goal is to create an option that would take us at the very least to the end of the school year, right? Not just for 2 weeks or something, because this is not an easy thing to just roll out a remote option. There are a lot of pieces to it.
Well, that part of the chancellor's statement in itself is news that he wants to create this remote option for the rest of the school year, not just for, say, a month until we see this current COVID wave go down. He is floating the idea with the UFT that teachers in schools would be able to live stream their classrooms to any kids at home. That has to be okayed by the UFT. All of this is still very much being negotiated still. However, we could learn something as soon as today. Reporting live on the Lower East Side, I'm Anthony DiLorenzo, Pix 11 News.
Yeah.